Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this February the 17th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Everybody has a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about the storm system here moving across the lower 48 and also across southeast Canada. As you can see, we have a storm system up here across portions of Nova Scotia, back into New Brunswick, also back in the portion of northern Maine and the southeast Canada around Toronto and Ottawa, Canada region. We got another more precipitation, also in the form of snow and rain and freezing rain and stuff from portion of Indiana, Illinois, back in the portion of North Texas, all the way back into the Baja area of California. Then we got more across the northern U.S. from Minnesota through the Dakotas to Montana to Idaho. And here is one more storm system here going to move into the Pacific Northwest and affect the Washington, Oregon State, Nevada, and Northern California regions as well as it continues to push eastbound across the lower 48. Alright, here is another more activity over in the Eastern Pacific. Moving into Mexico, also a little bit around the Yucatan Peninsula, Caribbean Sea, also across Central America and South America as well. And there goes that system that brought the severe weather to the area yesterday, pushing well off into the north central tropical Atlantic. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see we got snow from Maine all the way down to portion of New York State to Michigan, northern Michigan, around Lake Superior, Lake Huron region, also over toward Ottawa, Canada, Toronto, Canada region as well. More snow from West Virginia down to Tennessee, to Missouri, to Kansas, back to portions of South Dakota, Nebraska, back to Montana, a little bit in Washington State, Idaho, and Utah, and Colorado region. Heavy snow over portion of Kansas down to portion of Oklahoma, Missouri, also Illinois, portion of Kentucky, Tennessee, and also northern Arkansas. We've got mixed precipitation and freezing rain from northern Texas through Arkansas to portion of Tennessee, western North Carolina, got some in northern Georgia, got some mixed precipitation there as well. Thunderstorms and showers from Georgia all the way down to northern Florida to Louisiana to Texas, and also we got some shower activity down into portions of central and southern Florida, including the Florida Keys. Alright, we got a little bit of mixed precipitation over portions of New Mexico and Arizona. Then again in Washington, Oregon State, Northern California, and Idaho region. Pockets of heavy snow also in a portion of northeast Oregon and portion of Idaho region as well. And then shower activity along coastal Washington, Oregon State, northwestern California, and the Pacific Ocean. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, here's your Wednesday forecast. You can see we got a little pocket of snow up here around southeast Canada and portion of northern New Hampshire. Then again from New York State down to Virginia to Kentucky to Indiana, Illinois, all the way over to Wisconsin, portion of northeast Minnesota, also around Lake Huron, Lake Superior, around Michigan, northern Michigan as well, over towards southern and southeastern Canada. Got some heavy snow over here from portions of south of Delaware, south of DC, and the eastern Virginia. Even got some freezing rain over portions of North Carolina, northern South Carolina, mixed precipitation there as well, stretching into portions of Tennessee, northern Alabama, northern Georgia, and western North Carolina. Thunderstorms and showers from the Atlantic waters to South Carolina, to Florida, to Georgia, the Florida Panhandle, also back in the portion of Mississippi, and also down to Louisiana, and also along the Gulf Coast states as well. Alright, we got some snow flying over portion of Nebraska to Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and portion of Washington State. Pockets of heavy snow in Washington, Oregon State as well, with mixed precipitation there also. Stretching into California, Nevada, Utah, Idaho region as well. Shower activity along coastal areas, stretching into Washington, Oregon State down to central California. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, here's a look at the current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Alright, you can see we got winter weather advisory, winter storm warning for portions of eastern Washington State, northeastern Oregon, Idaho, Montana, down to Wyoming, portion of northern Utah, also in the portion of areas of Colorado. We have extreme cold weather warnings from from Montana through the Dakotas to Minnesota, Wisconsin, down to Iowa, down to Nebraska, Kansas, also in the portion of Oklahoma and important much of Texas. Cold weather advisories stretching all the way down into central and south Texas. Winter storm warnings from portions of Nebraska to Oklahoma to portions of Arkansas, Missouri, all the way far east as Kentucky and Tennessee, with winter weather advisories in the purple there, across portions of southern Arkansas and the northern Mississippi, portion of Tennessee. Winter storm watches have been posted for Virginia, eastern and central North Carolina. Cold weather advisory for portions of Pennsylvania, New York State, all the way into Maine. Winter weather advisory to the north. Wind advisory for areas of Maine down toward the Connecticut region. Snow squall warnings there as well. Winter storm warning, winter weather advisories over Michigan as well. Frost and freeze products over portions of South Georgia and North Florida. River flood warnings still continue from Oklahoma, from portions of Ohio, Kentucky to portions of Tennessee to Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, eastern Texas, and Arkansas region as well. We've got small craft advisory, gale warning, freezing spray warnings up here along the Maine coast. And then small craft advisory from around New York City down to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, a little bit across southeast Texas, and then again from Southern California to Washington State. Hawaiian Chain Island looks good with a few high surf warnings there along the North Islands. Then we got small craft advisory, gale warnings around the Alaska area, freezing spray warning. Inland we have blizzard warning, winter storm warning, winter weather advisories as well. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. Alright, you can see here's that severe weather still potential for along the Gulf Coast from San Antonio to New Orleans, Louisiana. General thunderstorm stretching up to Little Rock over toward Dalton, just west of Tallahassee, Mobile, Alabama, Jackson, Mississippi. You're included for just general thunderstorm. Alright, 2% chance of a tornado along the Louisiana coast toward New Orleans. Damaging winds from portion of Houston to New Orleans. Large hail stretching from Houston to New Orleans as well. Alright, and finally, here's the probability of 0.1 snowfall or higher across South Carolina, Georgia, and portions of North Carolina. As you can see, this is about 1 in 10 chances of 10% higher snowfall totals. This will be valid from 7 p.m. Monday through 7 p.m. Tuesday, February 20th. You can see we have about 1 inch of snow possible for Fayetteville, 2 inches maybe in Southern Pines, 1 inch to Wadesboro, North Carolina. Also got about less than 1 inch of snow around Lancaster, 1 inch up here around Spartanburg, Greenville area, 2 inches around Franklin, Tennessee, then less than 1 inch stretch from Toccoa, Georgia, Athens, Georgia, Lincoln, Georgia, Thompson, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, and now in South Carolina we have Aiken, Edgefield, Greenwood, Newberry, Fairfield, Winsboro, Camden, Columbia, Orangeburg, Manning, Kingstree, Florence, Sumter, Bennettsville, maybe over towards portions of Horry County around Myrtle Beach, maybe about less than 1 inch of snow there as well. That's the higher end probability. Could get some snow squalls to come in here. Could give about a dusting to maybe an inch or two of snow possible as we round out Thursday. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next one. And also, we will have some freezing rain also across the forecast area as well. But we'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.